Hi, welcome to the 9th assignment. We have 3 more to go. It's normal that motivation is going up and down, and sometimes we discover so much that it's becoming a little bit too much for us. So it's okay to skip an assignment or to stop for a while or forever. In today's assignment, we will look at our inner voice. We all have inner voices. This is completely normal. These inner voices usually come from early life experiences that are internalized. We pick up on attitudes that our parents not only have towards us, but also towards our siblings and towards themselves. Internalization involves the integration of attitudes, values, standards, and the opinions of others. So through internalization, we feel that these values, attitudes are our own. We start treating ourselves that way, that this is our opinion of ourselves, that this is part of us. As I said, having an inner voice is completely normal. Usually it looks like we are talking to somebody, to a voice in our head. Some people even communicate out loud. Some people even have an image of this person. I also noticed that some of my clients talk to me in their heads. This is completely normal. They internalize what we are learning in therapy sessions. And today we will look at the critical voice. Just this one. The voice consists of the negative thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that oppose our best interests and diminish our self-esteem. This critical voice is the voice that is turned against us and is not helping us. And the first step to change it or to soften this voice is through identifying this voice, recognizing when it's turned on, and then change the attitude, change the approach. And this is what we will do in today's assignment. We will look at 7 critical voices. I got them in the book Freedom from Inner Critic. I will put all of these critics on the screen. We have perfectionist, inner controller, task maker, underminer, destroyer, guilt tripper, and people pleaser. Go through all these critics. Do you recognize this voice just in one type of critic or in more? And once you have one or more inner critics, I want you to write their names on the piece of paper. And underneath their names, write every sentence, every behavior, every attitude that they are displaying. For example, with people pleaser, maybe you are hearing from them, no, you are not allowed to set the boundary, you are not worth it, people will leave you if you set the boundary, people will leave you if you don't go, and in the emotion you might feel guilty, you might feel ashamed, and the body is reacting as well. How is the body reacting? You can scan your body and write it down under each critic you have on your paper. And once you have it, please read each critic. So first you read the first one and you draw it. You draw the critic on the separate piece of paper. So in the end, if you pick 3 critics, you will have 3 drawings. And this is how we will externalize this critical voice. This step, drawing the critic, is important because this is how we are putting this voice that is in our head, in our being, outside of us, and we can look at it. And now I want you to check if these sentences are from somewhere. Was somebody telling you these sentences? Was it your parent? Was it a teacher? Where did you hear that? Do you remember something? Maybe not all of them, but maybe just some. What kind of voice is this? Is it in your voice? Is it in female voice, male voice, child voice? What kind of voice does this critic use? And the most important part, what would you prefer to hear and to do instead? So if you would be able to replace this voice, this critical voice, what would you like to hear in a given situation? So write it down. Maybe before each sentence that you wrote under each critic, separately. So every sentence has a replacement. How would you like to talk to yourself? Sometimes we are really struggling to talk nicely about ourselves. In that case, I want you to ask yourself, in this given situation, how would I talk to my friend? If a friend is describing the same situation, what would I tell this friend? In what tone, what kind of sentences would I use? This is how you can replace the critical voice for a nicer one that is serving you. I don't want you to push this critic away because this critic will pop up with some people often. I want you to recognize it, put this critic in your mind outside of yourself, or do the drawing exercise again. Ask the critic, why are you here? What is your intention? And once you got the answer, say thank you. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I don't need you anymore. I have a different solution that serves me better right now in this moment. You will need to practice that, especially if you have a strong inner critic. That's it for today, and we see each other in the 10th assignment.